Ow. Ow. This is actually giving me a sore bum, but it's actually really fun. Right, yeah. Sorry. Hey guys, good morning. It is, I don't even know, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I think. Tuesday the 31st of March, the last day of March. Tomorrow is April. Shock horror. I'm wearing leggings to run in, not shorts. The brand is Yogalicious and they actually don't fall down. So yeah, these are good for running, I've discovered. Usually I run in shorts, but it's cold. Like the other day, literally in my other vlog, I was like, it feels like spring. And then the next day it was so cold again. The winds at the moment are just so cold. They hit you and you're like, whoa. Other than I look like an egghead, but I was just gonna say, as I've been talking to you guys about, I wanted to do a half marathon, or I still want to do a half marathon, but basically I was going to enter for Hackney Half in May, but they basically postponed it the other day. They don't have a date yet, so who knows when it's gonna happen, but I'm still gonna be running and I still want to do a half marathon at some point. I'm loving doing runs in the morning. It just gets me out in the fresh air straight away. And I love it. Got my watch on, the AirPods in, we're gonna listen to a podcast. I love listening to podcasts on my runs at the moment. If you find a good podcast, I will just keep running and not want to stop. So it's great. I will talk to you about podcasts I'm listening to when I probably get back, so I can just get out the front door and face the cold, because it's cold. Oh, we need the phone. Has it got some battery? Yes, 84%. Just turn off airplane mode. There we go. Shove it in the bum bag. I'm back to using this flat bum bag, which is so much better than my other bum bag, which I took traveling with me. This one is so much better. The worst thing in the morning when I run is the coldness that hits you when you step out the front door. Ladies, no! Literally, that's the worst thing. The cold and then being attacked by Bartley and Java. Leave me alone. You're so mean. Leave me alone. Oh my god, did you see that? Hi, Minnie. What are you doing? She's waiting for me. I'm coming. Post-run. I'm hot. Now, it's not cold anymore. Milka! Look, on cue. She was waiting for me. Come here. Oh, she's a little kitty. Look at the camera. Say hello to everybody. Hi. Good morning. This is not a good look. This is what I look like when I take the headband off. Yeah, so I'm gonna get changed now, just like wipe myself down because I'm kind of sweaty. Then I'll have breakfast. Yeah, I had a call at 11. I knew I had a call at 11, so I had to be back. So I did 10k in like just over 50 minutes with my watch. I wasn't running to get a time. I was just running, listening to a podcast, kind of chilled, you know, through the fields. But I knew I had to be back within the hour so that I could jump on that call quickly, and yeah, just stretched out whilst I was on the call. They actually look so gross. So as I was saying about these leggings before, the leggings that have a band, like quite a thick band that goes around, tends to keep them from falling down, I feel. Some days I don't always feel as thirsty after a run, but today I was like, I need water, so that's good. I will probably as well at some point do morning and evening routines, self-isolation style. So if you would like to see those videos, definitely like this one. There's a whole load of kerfuffle going on upstairs. It's so strange having the whole family at home 24/7, 7 days a week. It's just a bit crazy sometimes. It's just so strange because normally it's just me and mum at home. I am very much a person that needs my own space and wants to do my own thing. If people keep distracting me and I'm not in my zone, I do get a bit frustrated, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyways, I kind of have like 2 mugs that I tend to use. This is our family mug cupboard. Oh, this one I like to use as well, but it's not that big. I tend to have either this one, which I'll probably use today, or this one, which is my SoundCloud one. It's just a question, but does every like family household have an abundance of mugs? That is not a mug, that's like a coffee thing. But so many mugs, it's honestly crazy. So I just keep some lemon in here, squeeze a little bit in, a tiny drop, and we just pour in the hot water. That's literally it, my hot lemon. A tiny bit of lemon and hot water. What is Barley doing? She's like lying on Java. It was like a pillow. And Barley, Java. Hello.
What are you doing? What are you doing sleeping on your sister, huh? Java's like, no, you're not gonna sleep on me.
We have so many plants in the kitchen. I'm not used to it. I froze banana yesterday in discs instead of chunks. Oh, you like your discs? You can tell it's a really ripe banana. I don't like it when they're overripe. Oh, you really love it, Mel. I like a banana when it's an optimal ripeness. These were just too ripe. Fantastic. So before going upstairs, I just decided to sit and drink my hot lemon whilst doing some German practice. I did one lesson really well, but then the review didn't go so well. Okay, so I am tutoring now. I have one session this morning and then one later this afternoon. This smoothie, I'm really annoyed. I made it too runny. I went overboard with the liquid. Still tastes good, but for me, a thick smoothie is so much better than a runny smoothie, just like oats. Is this the right PowerPoint? No, this is the PowerPoint I need. Epigenetics stuff today. Let me find where we were up to. Okay, yeah, epigenetics today. Just need to plug in my phone. We need the stylus and we are ready to go. So this banana cushion, as you can see, I just put it behind my back and essentially it just kind of like supports my lower back or my lumbar spine. And in the past I've had a lot of issues with my lower back. It's where I hold a lot of my stress and my tension. It still does click and stuff and it's always been a weak point for me. But yeah, this cushion, I just put it behind me and it like props up the lower back a bit, kind of forces me to think about my posture when I'm sitting here, which is a good thing. Basically this morning I did my emails when I first woke up. This was before I went on a run. And I also just went over the stuff I was going to do in this session. So that morning I did get a bit confused with my timings. In fact, very confused. I was looking at my diary and I realised that I was a whole hour early for my tutoring session. Well, yeah, I'm a bit of an idiot. I didn't look at my diary. I'm an hour early for this session. What? I'm such an idiot. Yeah, so this happens to everyone. We get a bit confused from time to time, but it's okay. What I decided to do instead was prepare for my afternoon tutoring session, and this was going to be on plants, sciencey stuff. So what I decided to do was create myself a mind map just to test myself. I honestly love doing this. And once I'd tested myself from memory, I then just went to my own PowerPoint to fill in any gaps. And I also then found an exam question that I was going to do in the session, did that myself, marked it, and had it all ready. As we did at the start, we drew this diagram to summarize what we were talking about. I did that preparation for about an hour and then jumped on my morning session. I am honestly so cold in my room, and I also put my AirPods in today because there was a bit of background noise with things going on upstairs, so I just put the pods in. I basically just finished that session. It's now 2:30. I was actually just having fun going over plants by myself. I love biology. Any excuse to do biology, I'm just like, yes, I'll do it. I just love biology. Just shoved on a jumper. Yeah, I was also gonna say, basically I had an email before saying that my books were on their way. So if you follow me on Instagram, well, this is for a video that's coming soon. These magazines that sit at the bottom of this Billy book case thing, I'm gonna give them to a hospital, doctor, surgery, hospice or something because I don't read them. And then I'll get the books that I ordered and start reading the books. You'll find out soon in that video. But yeah, I'm gonna put the books there instead. I don't know how they're gonna arrive. Well, I assume in a box, but as in, obviously people are still doing these things and delivering everything, but I've heard stories where they just chuck the box and they run and everything because social distancing live. Hopefully it'll tell me when they're coming so I can look out for it. I then quickly updated my tutoring book, did my emails and filled up my diary and went downstairs to start making my lunch. So we've made potato salad again. Why? Because I just love it. We didn't have any sweet potatoes and I was really sad. Sweet potato and peanut butter is my favorite thing at the moment. So I just did 2 white potatoes and this always happens. I've filled my bowl now with the potatoes, mostly potatoes and then salad, but I want beans. I need to add beans in here. This bowl is a good size, it's just a bit too small. So, okay, we have a lot of beans here. I feel like kidney beans, but these tins are so annoying when they don't have this thing. I just don't like these tins. Oh, can't deal. But where is the tin opener? Here. I am the world's worst with opening tins. Is this right? I feel like this is actually working, which is a shock horror. This is an achievement. Oh, then how'd you get it off? It's the small things that make your day. Okay, I'm just about to rinse these, but is it me or do these look like giant kidney beans? They are huge. Before anyone comes at me and says, Holly, why is your family hoarding beans, or why have you stocked up on so many beans? We didn't just go out and buy loads of beans. That has just built up over time, okay? This plant, what is it doing? I'm just gonna get rid of this plant. Yeah, so I yesterday sent in a second application for a master's. It was the one that I was having problems with last week. I managed to phone them up and speak to someone, and they helped me reset my account. I kind of want to wait to hear back from those before I apply for more, just because every application costs money, and it's not like inexpensive as well. Both those applications, one of them cost me £70, another one cost me £80, I think, just to send in the application. That's not even to do the course, okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna refrain from complaining about that. Lots of beans. And oh my god, almond butter. I feel like I need to save this to have it with sweet potatoes, but ooh, should we try it? Yeah, we're gonna try it. Let's try and get this one to drizzle, okay? This is from Aldi, this almond butter. It's 100% almonds, which is so good. There is the lump. There it is. One day we'll get a nice drizzle. Oh, that was quite good. I don't have almond butter very often. That's nice. I'm actually really sad I can't have it first time with sweet potatoes, but this is my bowl. Salad with the beans, potato, and the almond butter. This is my mess. I will clean it up afterwards. Let's try this. Doesn't quite have the same vibe as sweet potato, just because sweet potatoes have that sweetness. I still like it though. I mentioned this in a video once. If I don't want to be distracted and everything, I just put my phone on airplane mode. Hello? Did someone just come in? And also on my computer, I like close my emails and stuff so they don't just constantly ping in. It's just something so simple you can do, and it just takes your mind off that and it allows you to focus on something else. What are you licking? I have almond butter on my jumper. I didn't realise. I basically need a bib. But Milka was just licking my jumper. I was like, what is she licking? You've made it wet, Milka. Wet with your saliva. Don't know what I'm doing. I just wanted to say, as I spoke about in my last video where I talked about uncertainty and the unknown, and I also spoke in that video a lot about my career and my goals and how my plans for the future have evolved and changed, and kind of where I am now. I was basically sitting in this very same position in this t-shirt as well. It's quite bad. I just basically wanted to summarize here and say that I now feel quite content. I feel as if a weight has been lifted off my shoulders now that I've sent in 2 master's applications that I'm happy with. I don't know, I just feel like I'm actually moving somewhere, and I feel as if I'm heading in a direction that's gonna lead me somewhere. And I now know, as I said in that video as well, that I, yes, want to do a master's in nutrition. I don't really think I want to be a nutrition consultant, but I want to go into research. I definitely think I want to get a PhD. How cool would it be to get a doctorate? Is it a doctorate? And you're called like doctor somebody? I don't know. I love the whole cancer immunology stuff, but I think the gut health, mental health, your brain just makes me so like intrigued and ready to learn. And I think it's so relevant to the now, especially mental health. I just think that has so much scope for research, and I could see myself maybe doing a PhD in that. And then beyond that, I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe science media, science communications, that kind of bridge between research and society, the public, like translating information, because I feel at the moment there is a lack of understanding amongst normal people. Like science research is so complex a lot of the time, and that information isn't shared or isn't shared accurately, and that's why people are so confused and we get so misinformed. So I just think there's a missing link there, and I could see myself sitting in that gap. I'm gonna eventually find what I love. I already love what I'm doing, but there's never a wrong decision to make. And yeah, I just feel happy that we're making progress. Oh, I promised you I was gonna talk about podcasts. I will link some of the podcasts I listen to below, but I will also talk to you about them in a second. I don't know when, but at some point in this video. Dad doing DIY.
Where's the YouTube channel, Dad?
Yeah, where's the YouTube channel, Dad? Coming soon. The carpet's being cut up.
This is what unemployed musicians do.
Stay tuned. What's it going to be called, Dad? Life of an unemployed musician.
Yeah.
Coming soon to the YouTube. That's going to be the next vlog star. Ow, don't hit my bum. Rude. Anyway, you right, Dad? Did you just fart? No, I didn't fart.
What's this? Look, listen.
I can show you what a fart sounds like. Please don't.
Out of the way, Holly, please. Do you want to come and try and cut it?
Can I do it? Can I try?
No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're getting places.
Come on.
Is that really how hard carpet is?
Can I get on there?
Bye. Matthew's afternoon bowl of cereal.
I'm making this, I'm making that, and then she makes it.
Whoa, that is
Why are you showing my bum?
clench.
Why? Go on! Go on! I can't bark!
Oh, Cheerios.
hang on.
This is when you need Alexa to tell you what the temperature is. I think it's about 5 degrees. Sorry, it's really 5 degrees. Probably, yeah. Ladies, come here. Come. Stop it. You're so mean to me. You're a toy Java. This is my outdoor look. Come. Come. So after playing with Bali and Java, eating dinner, having a shower, etc., I just had an evening to myself doing my own science research, biology research, and I was actually looking at Alzheimer's.
Hi Holly, it's time to stop working and switch off for the night.
With Alexa, and I assume with other smart assistant things, you can set like routines. So at certain times in the day, I get her to say things. Sometimes I listen to her, sometimes I don't. Today I want to finish this, but often when I do that, I say I'm just gonna finish and then I get carried away. But I will try and just finish this and then come away from my computer. I also get her to turn on the lamp, the hue bulb over there. And I'm like, thank you, Alexa.
When I did eventually listen to Alexa and come away from my desk, I just decided to do a bit of yoga before I went to bed, and this just really helped to calm my mind and just get rid of any negative thoughts. I need to get a yoga mat and an exercise mat or something. I don't have one. I think the last one I had, my grey one that was quite thick, Bali and Java ended up eating it or ripping it or something. It's just taken me a while. I swear loads of places are sold out and they don't have any stock at the moment. Yeah, I'm basically getting ready to go to bed, but as I said, I was gonna talk to you about some of the podcasts that I listen to. So the app I use is called Overcast, and the ones that I have saved so far are this one called Adulting, which I've mentioned a few times on Instagram. It's by Oenone and I really love it. It talks about really relatable stuff. Some of these are saved and I haven't listened to any of the podcasts yet, so I'll just mention the ones that I have listened to. So Adulting, I really enjoy. Food for Thought is a recent one that I got by Rhiannon and Lambert. She's a nutritionist in the UK in London. There's a podcast called Give Me Strength by Alice Living. I really like that one as well. I really like the people she interviews. Go With The Flow is by a girl called Florence who basically reached out to me and watches my videos and started her own podcast. The Life Scientific
on the BBC Radio 4 podcast I've listened to, which is good. No Such Thing as a Fish, I love that one. That's probably not my favourite, but I really like that one at the moment. I have the University podcast, that's Ankita's podcast in Australia that I was actually on. But yeah, there are some other ones on here that I want to listen to. Like How to Fail with Elizabeth Day. I haven't listened to that yet, but it's on here. But yeah, those are the ones I listen to regularly anyways. And then as I said, there are some that I still want to listen to. If you guys have podcast recommendations, definitely leave them down below. I am always up for finding new podcasts that I like. As I said, I listen to them at the moment on my longer runs, shorter runs and faster runs. I tend to go for music because it has a beat and I tend to run faster to music, especially movie soundtracks and stuff that kind of gets you pumping. I hope you enjoyed it as usual, this vlog. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below, as I said, podcast suggestions, but anything else. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, you can do as well. And there is something in my eye. I think it's probably an eyelash. What is this? I hate eyelashes and eyes. Anyways, I'll speak to you in another video very soon. Until then, bye!